I'm starting tick prevention in my yard early this year. It's only the end of January 2023, but I live in New Jersey, which is the northeastern United States, and we have notorious trouble with ticks. And ticks carry tick-borne illnesses like Lyme disease. Personally, I struggle with autoimmune disease myself. I have been bitten by ticks previously, and I've gotten sick after I've been bitten by a tick. I don't look forward to that happening again. It might, but I'm going to do what I can to prevent that from happening on my property. When applying treatments for ticks in your yard, that you want to do it during the season. It's been a really warm winter, like really warm. I'm outside right now without a coat on. It's the end of January. And not only do I think it's not that cold, but neither does the wildlife. I have 2 squirrel nests in the trees right above my compost situation here. And there are at least a dozen little squirrels running around these trees. If the squirrels are active, the mice and the voles, they're probably active too, which means they could be picking up ticks and bringing them back to the nests. What I am going to spread around the yard right now in order to jumpstart my prevention for tick control this season is something called tick tubes. Now, tick tubes are something you can make yourself at home. There are DIY recipes online that you can look up, but you can also buy them pre-made commercially. And that's what we have now. This is something we got off of Amazon, tick tubes, and they are actually they look kind of like toilet paper tubes. And they're filled with cotton. You can see the cotton is kind of on one side. So I might use a stick to kind of jab it down in there a little bit better. These are fairly thick tubes though, thicker than a regular toilet paper tube. And what you want to do with these is put them where you think mice would be likely to be running around in your yard. So near brush, wood piles, rock piles, fence lines, near the compost. The mice will go in the tube, take the cotton that's been treated with insecticide called permethrin. They take this cotton and bring it back to their nest to build their nest. They rub up against it, and the ticks that are feeding on the mice for their next blood meal, they will end up dying. So it reduces your tick population in your yard. Now, the box does say to apply these tick tubes to the yard in spring and summer. But like I said, it's been so warm and there is wildlife activity. I'm going to put some out now, and then I will reapply later in the season. Now, I do this instead of a spray of poison. I don't like to use chemicals at all, guys. I would rather not. But I have to think about my health and my family, and I have to keep ticks away from the yard. For the most part, I see the need and necessity of wildlife and insects and things like that within the soil food web, all of that. Ticks, they're too high a risk, in my opinion, to put my health at risk. So we're going to do this. This is the least invasive as far as I'm concerned, because I'm not spraying it around my plants. I'm not treating the area around where I'm going to grow food. I'm basically treating the issue at the source, which is in the wildlife's nests. So we're going to take these tubes and we're going to put them down horizontally flat, in the areas where we think that mice will inhabit, and we're going to leave them there. They can't be more than 10 yards apart. So I'm going to put them down along my fence line, and I'm going to take care of the ticks for the beginning of this season. It should reduce tick populations up to 90%. That's excellent. The reason I'm kind of jumping on this right now is I was dealing with my compost earlier, and I saw itty bitty tiny little bugs in the compost that I couldn't identify. I I'm thinking they might be tick larvae. I don't know for sure. I'm not going to spray the pile with any chemicals, but this should help if ticks are already becoming an issue. Let's put them down. I hope this helps. Please like the video and subscribe to the channel. Stay with me for all my garden updates. Let me know if you've ever used tick tubes in your yard and if you noticed a change in the tick population that you saw the next season. Have a great season, everybody. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.